picture. We're going live?
Yeah.
You live already?
Of course.
Ready?
Yes. You are live.
Welcome. Fired Up Friday.
Yes.
It's been a while. When was the last time?
Look how fired up I am. Woo! Come running in, coming in hot. What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
We're here. I put it out on the wire. It's the OG.
I don't have the wire. I don't have anything right now. I need my coffee.
It's
I'm
the OG.
warmed up Friday.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Until you talk, I'll get fired up.
Yes, there you go. It's simmered up Friday.
Simmering.
And we're early. So,
Yes.
but kudos to you. So, like, you were out till what? Because I saw last night you were at Bob's Steak and Chop House.
Yeah,
so.
we're at Bob's. Had a good friend from California. They own a financial company, about 3,000 plus agents, actually 4,000 agents.
Holy mackerel.
In that group. And, he's part of Jim's organization. So we just got to chat and just kind of catching up. He moved to Vegas because of the tax purposes and got to get out of California. So
understand.
Kind of good to just reconnect. I haven't seen him for a few years, and
right on.
There's a lot of wisdom. He's an older gentleman, and just he's the mentor for everyone.
Shout out to the older guys.
Yes. Kind of reminds me of my father.
Oh, very cool.
Like
very cool. So what? You were out till probably 10 or 11 last night?
Not till 10.
Okay, 10. I was already.
My son got to finish up my ribeye. So I texted him I got ribeye.
Oh, very
nice. You want to eat it tomorrow or now? He goes now. So he was waiting for me. Open the door. Where's my ribeye?
Oh, dude, that's all. Okay, now I want steak.
So what's been going on, Rick?
Oh, well, you saw. Okay, so we had a redesign of, and then obviously your longtime friend Teresa has been doing the show here.
Yeah.
And I want to say she's got 11 episodes in the can already, and then she brought another acquaintance for you and Calvin yesterday.
Yeah.
And man, they just.
I remember Ken. We were studying with CCIM back in 2008, and that's where we met.
Okay, so because he said that like he got the pin with Calvin.
Well, because we both went to. I think Ken and I both started KW Commercial. He was at a different market center, and I was in a different market center, and we were all.
Oh, I did not know. Okay, here we got a little bit more of the origin story. I did not know there was a KW connection with you.
Yes.
Back in the days. Okay, so 08, you were KW Commercial.
08, 09, I got my designation. I think 2010 is when I officially, maybe 2010, officially KW Commercial.
Okay, right on. Well, and back then I was a mortgage guy then, but shortly thereafter, a year or two later, maybe 2013, when I taught RPR, there was the commercial data set, and then there was also the residential data set. And it was interesting to me that at KW, for example, when I would teach, they wouldn't allow me to talk about the commercial data to the residential agents. Mm-hmm. That was like, there was like a very strict line of demarcation, which, now hanging out with you guys in EXP, it's just like, woo, let's go, But I like it because we're there. If you get somebody to co-sign, your name can be on the deal, which that has not been the industry standard, and that was not what I was shocked when I started hanging out with you guys. And it's like, wait a minute, you guys let the chocolate and the peanut butter mix? It's like, wow, okay. But yes, so Teresa's been doing the show. We got another big thing coming next week. And
how many studios do you have now? What are you working on? 2,
and then the third one. So Brian, and shout out to Brian White, Blue Fuse Realty, Success Space, Flower Mound. As soon as he gets back from his he's going skiing, then on a cruise, and then I think when he's back after that, so the Success Base that you've been there, yeah, right?
I have not been there.
Oh, you have not been there. Okay,
I've seen pictures, videos. Everyone was like,
I'm going to put you on the spot, and you're going to be the test case. You'll be the first ever. We'll try to live stream it. We'll see what happens, but we'll get you in there in the podcast
live
room.
Stream's the way to go, man.
Yeah,
live stream.
I can't fault that. I pushed back, a couple of years ago. I was like, oh,
no editing, done.
Right.
Done.
Yes, and I wonder how many. Man, you need a VA to calculate how many live hours you do in a year. Just somebody to go back and tally.
Oh, I'm live every day.
Yeah,
I'm just like we're live.
Yeah, we're live right now. But we'll get you in there because Success had sort of mandated that they have a podcast studio. So they have essentially like a 2-man booth that maybe like a 10 by 10, but we're going to get it fired up to where studioUSA is the infrastructure and the back end. So instead of now, it's just it's an hourly rate that's like super affordable, but you're left on an island with, okay, what do I do with the files, or what do I do with
I think that's the main thing. Is like once you record something, what do you do with it?
Right.
That's always the main thing.
And one of the benefits of having Teresa and the Go Network marketing folks, now where we're like, we're riding shotgun with each other. I've learned to do it all. Now we can go onto Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio. We can do audio only. We can do video. We can do the whole 9 yards, reels and stories out the wazoo. But with the success base, the idea will be we'll turn it into a turnkey, albeit a smaller one. So like turnkey there is like a couple $100 an hour. You come in, you do your thing. You do either an interview or you just do your presentation or your sales pitch or whatever. Go through your slide deck, and we will actually edit that for the person.
Okay.
So they get finished content.
Yes.
So it isn't the mystery the mystery meat whenever it's like, okay, I just did this thing. What do I do with it?
Yeah.
Because that's the missing ingredient for most people.
Not just Opus Clip.
Yeah, not just. Although Opus Clip is fairly miraculous for what, especially where if you're doing something like this, or like whenever you and Anna came in, or you and Maritza, where it was like, okay, we got 20 or 30 minutes of conversation, and to be able to put that into the wood chipper and like 17 clips come out the other side, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Then
I need to start doing that. I've used so far I've used my AI to speak. Sometimes I have captions, and then able to clone me, and then I just Have you seen it? I'll show you next time.
Well, I saw the one. I saw the one where you guys were like, it was the AI lady that was doing.
But I have AI Daniel.
Oh, okay, that's next level. Now we're getting into Terminator territory.
That's
where
right.
It's like, okay, it's gonna take over, and is it him or is it not him?
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, and then you better watch out if somebody like hacks in, and then all of a sudden
they use me. Yeah, they use me. I'm one of the avatars, the clones.
Oh, dude, and. Wow, that'll be interesting to see how that fits in with the whole EXP, the world, where like you could you can have a literal avatar that is you in there.
Yeah,
and no one won't speak for you, but it'll actually look so, because that's one of the things that's always missing, in my opinion, from that sort of video game world, where it's cool and everything, but there's it's not quite there on the replicating the person. Because did you ever see that thing with Zuckerberg and Lex Friedman?
So they have a beta where you actually send your picture into the
that's what I'm talking about,
and it actually gets your feature, and then now
digitizes you.
Now your mouth moves.
So it's your voice coming out of an avatar that actually looks like you. That's cool. Because they had Lex Friedman interviewed Zuckerberg, and they both, they were in the super high end Meta. Scan like mocap or whatever, and it was still creepy. There's still a little weirdness to it. But I look forward to that time. Whenever think about that, where you'll be doing transactions and it'll be like you're sitting here like this, but in reality it's like somebody in Las Vegas or whatever.
Yeah.
And I wonder if you could like virtually DocuSign, work all that in. So what are you up to?
Not much, just focus on growth. I mean, also expanding in another country. So our Hawaii team is. Connected to Japan, and we can't formally announce anything, but still in the works. But Glenn Sanford, our founder, has taken over the international portion of the growth, and which has been good because he can explain to the country leaders exactly the vision and the mission, and from there, understanding, because he's a solutions person. So when he goes to a country, he's going to figure out what's
the pain point, or what's the common denominator there. Yeah, versus everybody, usually tries to do a one-size-fits-all.
So, I heard him speak in Portugal, and he shared about, not in the U.S., but agents outside, like say in the UK, when you have a listing, you don't just put it on. There's no formal MLS. They have these portals, so it costs the agent, $1,500 to $2,000 just to list the house.
Oh, wow.
Right? So because they had to pay the because the portals is like the MLS, they're paying.
Okay.
So you got all these other portals. So, hopefully one day that I think the vision of EXP is to have one portal for all their agents worldwide.
Yeah. Okay. That would be a total game changer.
So
because there it becomes like, okay, well, if there's a portal, and I guess ostensibly somebody could just wake up tomorrow and be like, here's a new portal. It's only $1,200.
Well, there's a lot.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
There's actually a lot of portals.
kind of like commercial. Whenever I first started seeing commercial, there was like dot loop and what's Crexy and like I don't know, like there were 57 different things. And I'm like, okay, which is the one? And it was like, oh, there isn't.
There isn't the one. It's like it's Wild West.
Yeah,
that's what it is outside of the U.S. It's Wild West.
Because just even looking through, it would be like some kind of cool property or whatever, and then you look and then you figure out like, oh, that hasn't been for lease in 18 months, but it still shows active.
Yeah, the data. I had, one of my insurance people for the property insurance says, hey, the calculation on the square footage is different. And I asked them, where are you getting the data? She goes, well, we're cross-referencing tax records and CoStar. I'm like, well, there you go. CoStar is not fully accurate.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get sued because I said that, CoStar. I'm just saying,
it's not pulling from
it's
the public
pulling
data.
different things, but then they have their own
manual. You can go in and manually change. Yeah, which is one of the.
And I'm pulling my rent roll and I'm pulling the tax record. And I was like, yes, it matches. So I don't know what you're doing. They've been rushing us to get to identify. I'm like, well, I'm pulling government tax records. I'm looking at my rent roll with per square foot. So anyway, that's that.
There, we just took a detour into the commercial real estate cul-de-sac and square footage issues. So now, what's the next big event thing?
So we have on the 24th, Glenn Sanford, and then our CEO Leo Pereira, and the rest of the Alpha and Beta leaders will flying into Dallas.
What?
We have a leadership mastermind for the attractors, the growth leaders are coming together on the 24th, and then after that is really the big push for regional rally. We're gonna have our big regional rally in Frisco May 8th. We're gonna have a build conference in July.
Okay.
Nicole and the rest of the crew were solidifying the Hyatt Regency in Stonebriar in Frisco as well.
Okay.
Hopefully July 30, 31st is what we're looking at.
I saw Nicole a couple nights ago at the Real Producers in.
Congratulations to all those top producers producing out there.
Yeah, there was a handful. There was a handful of EXP there in the house. So they made the reel. So they'll be on the social medias. So one thing that I definitely need to drill down on with you for the rally is I'm partnering with and merging. So I'm bringing in Tanner Hobbs. He owns Swivel Interactive, and so we're trying to put the chocolate and the peanut butter there, but mobile video studio in a truck.
Okay, and
to bring that to the rally,
green screen,
Yeah, and it's all touch screen activated, and it's basically like
I have that big Amazon van. Can I just green screen that too?
Absolutely.
Seats are out. I mean,
oh, dude, I love it. Yes, but
come to my studio.
Yeah, it's parked outside.
We could wrap it. my dad comes up. What is this? studioUSA.
Although if it generates revenue, he'd probably be for it. Yeah, there you go. But the idea is, so we pull up to the rally because like the last couple that I went to, there were hundreds of people there.
Yeah.
We can literally cycle them in, and they create content on the spot. And
we do have we are planning a happy hour afterwards. So maybe the mobile, that might be a spot where they're out there and
like are you gonna do the happy hour on the patio?
At the hub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
the hub, the one on like
in Allen, 121.
Yeah, 121. Yes.
So that might be a spot where
because like we'll just have to check ahead of time. The best of all possible worlds is somewhere where we can have power.
Yes.
Versus the generator, because the generator is a little noisy. It's doable, and we can always. It's a question of, do the people want the files right now?
Well, I could get Gabriel's Cybertruck, plug that in. It will power it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, and like, what was his thing? Well, he posted the other day that he moved to Hawaii, and I was like, what?
So you know what? Someone asked me that too.
Yeah.
Well, he was from there. He went to school there.
Okay.
So he may have updated something.
So it just hit instead of the actual date.
You got married, but you got married 20 years ago.
Yeah. But it actually says you got married last Thursday. Yeah. So it must have defaulted to the current date.
Somebody said like. I said, hey, he's probably doing well. He's getting a second home, maybe.
Yeah, or he drove his Cybertruck to Hawaii. Maybe it's like the old James Bond car that goes right in the ocean.
So
rallies, and then build
conference. Well, also next month, flying to Cabo.
The big
have Tom Ferry, Ed Milet, Gary Brecka, another Pace Morby. They will be there for. as keynote speakers, and it'll be good. My family's going. I just booked my ticket. Thank you, Luann, for finding me a room, or else I'll be sleeping on the pool, or on the beach for my family.
There's worse things in the world than sleeping on the beach, I guess.
So, but that'll be good because we got a couple of leaders. I really like, you got to fly out takeaway. You can have a conference here in Dallas. It's nice, but you go home and then, it's done.
Yeah.
But you got 3-4 days with all the leaders coming together, and you're stuck in a nice all-inclusive hotel, which is great.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
And, the kids can enjoy. And then, the way they do the sessions last year, and I don't know if they're going to do it this year, it's from like 9 to 12, and that's like you're cramming a lot of...
So it's they almost get the buy-in ahead of time where it's like, okay, you're coming in, and yes, we're technically on like a vacation or a trip, but if you go nutrient dense from 9 to noon, then all of a sudden at 12, you're like, oh, okay, now I'm ready to relax. But then the next day,
same thing, 9 to 12.
Fired up.
Yeah, 8 to 12, whatever it is. But then it's fired up 3 days of that.
Nice.
And then, afterwards, what we did last year, we went on excursions with the team. So team building.
Oh.
We did ATVs and then stuff like that. It was pretty cool. We rented a yacht, so we got to go out on a yacht on Cabo and take some pictures and just enjoy.
That'll work. Yeah.
Hopefully we'll do this, do something. Goal is to have the family there so they can really see the other leaders. Hopefully they'll let my son in. I'll sneak him in. He'll be my camera boy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he's the production crew.
That's right.
Yeah.
I should get him a shirt.
Absolutely.
Got a studioUSA.
Yeah, dude, get him a studioUSA. We bought him a shirt. Yeah,
right.
absolutely. He's probably almost to a medium by now.
He's medium large. He's a big boy. He's almost my height. He's like 1 inch off of me now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he'll catch up. Yeah.
That growth spurt.
Yeah, he'll catch up.
7th grade, gonna be 13 next month. So, yeah. But I'm proud of my family. Wife is doing much better. If you don't know, she had a stroke in November, and everything's getting back very close to normal. Her eyes are improving. So, just blessed for that. The leaders in the group, every Wednesday they have like a training.
I saw that.
And we explain the model. Wednesday mornings, there's a prayer group that Lucia's hosting.
I saw that too.
So I try to support. You can't be everywhere at all time, but when leaders step up, even when Lucia couldn't make it because she was sick last week, guess what? Other leaders showed up.
Continued on. That's the real secret sauce.
When you as a business owner can step back and it continues to run, that is...
Well, that's what Tom told me in the van like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And at the time, it was like, that sounds awesome. Also sounds impossible. Yeah. But now, where it's like, I rarely, if ever, actually shoot anything out in the field.
Yeah.
But
just connecting and you're helping. You got your crew that's like your family.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, also now we're kind of configuring a model for you that is much easier to essentially attract based on if you're wired for the content and the digital media side, it's kind of a no-brainer coming in with you now because, you got me and I'm over here trying to like cook up 3 or 4 different locations.
And I don't manage you. Is Rick manageable?
My ex-wives would say no. I'm much better now. I am somewhat
older
ungovernable.
and wiser.
Yes.
Older and wiser.
I'm aging into and out of many things. Although I gotta say, I've been doing the personal trainer since January 1st.
You're looking good.
Thank you. And I've done the elliptical every day. So whatever day today is, that's this many days this year. And I put on the weighted vest, and there was a reason to get.
That's what I might get weighted vest.
Oh yeah, that. So I do like 25 minutes every day because it's like, God love Paul, like out there like running 100 miles or whatever. Like, dude, not even if I'm chased, it's like, okay, you got me. I'll be like, if it's a bear, I'm just gonna curl up and play dead. But it gave me a reason to. I was like, okay, I got a giant TV up in the loft, and then you'll love this. I got to show you. It's the. It's like a 32-inch vertical touch screen that I mirror my phone, so I can be on the elliptical. And I have a 32-inch iPhone next to it that's touchscreen. Now, the touchscreen doesn't really work with mirroring, but otherwise, I can actually just hit
from your phone.
Yeah, hit the phone, but I'm actually looking at it in a giant way. So
I was like, what? 32-inch touchscreen? What are you talking about?
oh no! Now, if I had an Android phone, it would work perfectly. But who wants that?
Yeah.
You know, I'm just going to mirror the iPhone.
Android phone.
No. You know what's funny?
They still haven't played nice with the texting.
No.
I mean,
no,
I try to send Ton a video and picture at the same time.
Yeah, or try to send anything other than a photo from your phone, and it's like, okay, let's go down the rabbit hole. Let's do a link.
2025, guys, we gotta get it this right.
Yeah,
You guys have to play. Play nice.
Yeah, come on over, and especially if you know, and it's weird because it's been the cliche for 100 years where, oh yeah, Mac is the thing for production or whatever. And now Adobe and everything I have a Windows PC there, and but I have the Mac over there. And then the TriCaster is also Windows based sort of. But there's nothing like, especially in today's world, where I can come in and I can airdrop all the phone footage that I shot last night at the Tower Club.
Yes.
I can airdrop that, drag and drop it into Dropbox, and it's uploaded to the editor within half an hour.
Yeah.
Versus, okay, now what am I doing with the Google phone? You know, what are we doing here?
I think we just sent it to Google
Drive.
Yeah.
And then Google Drive, you know, they gummed up the works with how they do selective sync, and it just became such a headache.
I still use Dropbox. I think it's easy.
Yeah,
absolutely. It is like an external drive.
Yes, absolutely.
That's how it feels.
I mean, I have the enterprise level. There's probably 60 terabytes in there.
Yeah.
Because I still, as a hoarder in the digital sense, I think we still have raw photos from like 2016.
Yeah. I got to find my old footage from college.
Oh my! I can't imagine how many. Because you'll go and just spray the events where you come out of there with 1,300 or 1,700 raw images. Photos.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've been using Image AI. So
Yes.
that's been editing my files. So that's been a great tool. Leveraging AI with, I enjoy taking pictures, but I don't want to edit.
Right.
So now I plug it into Lightroom. I just star the ones I want. Rate them like one. I just hit one, the ones I want. And then Image AI will go extract it from the Lightroom.
Nice.
And then edit with my style. So for Image AI, I uploaded 3,000 of my edited photos that I personally edited, so learn my editing style.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look into it because we've been using Evoto or something like that. Where I paid for 1,000 files or whatever.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have, or I didn't bother to check to see if it had the ability to look at Lightroom and maybe a preset that I already have in there that I made.
No, it doesn't take your Lightroom preset. It just learned it.
It actually learns
and
from...
and it edits each photo.
Interesting.
Yes.
Do you happen to... Oh, man. Okay, now...
So, and then after it's done, I download it. It goes back into my Lightroom, and then all my stuff is in Lightroom.
Okay, then you can just export from Lightroom
and do whatever, add my watermark.
We partners on the...
That's right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, that's cool.
And that's been a game changer. That saves hours.
Oh, it is everything now. It's funny because sometimes I feel like, I wish I would have started this fill in the blank years ago or whatever. But the truth is, everything that I use almost on a daily basis was not invented 10 years ago. 10 or 12 years ago when I met you, there was no Mini 4 Pro with 4K, a drone this big that has 4K footage at 60 frames a second. It's like that was categorically impossible.
Yeah.
Or just like what I've got in here now, where some of the stuff did exist, but even the ATEM and how we're going live right now off of these little Sony cameras that...
Hi, Sony. Hi, Sony.
Those things are miraculous. 4K, 30 frames, live streaming out of a thing this big. The only drawback is that they're fixed lens, so it's okay. Now the one that we're actually using now is a removable E mount.
Why don't we have a floor that moves and we'll just zoom in and zoom out?
Like the 4D thing at the theater. You ever do that? The D box? Yeah. I think I saw Black Panther in that, and it was like, whoa! It got crazy. Yeah. Okay, so that's my on my to-do list for today, and then someday, let's just put it in our wish, our little wish box that a multicam edit can be done by AI, where I can upload. Because right now, from yesterday, from the show, I have 3 gigantic 4K files, 2 shot and 2 single shots.
Yep.
And I clean up all the audio and marry all that together. But it's now it still has to be like, oh, Daniel's talking. Oh, no, now I'm talking. You know, there still has to be the cuts back and forth.
Yes.
Not in an opus clip, you know, just throw it into the chipper and put it on social media, but in the sense of, let's make this legitimate. This is actually like super clean audio, video, 4K footage, and it's two people having a killer conversation. How do we make that something that is compelling but doesn't take forever to do? Because that's the thing. It's the human aspect of understanding the nuance of conversation. Go to the 2-shot. Go to the 1. No, now she's talking. Now he's talking. And man, as soon as they can figure that out, well,
I'll be there. We'll be there.
I'll probably retire.
Yeah.
But okay, anything else?
Trip-wise, EXPCon will be October. Build, they're going to finally do a Build International. There's going to be, I think they said September in Barcelona. EXPCon has their international in Barcelona. They have one in April in Montreal in Canada. So, I mean, there's a lot.
Maybe I'll get my passport.
You should get your passport. Is this your first passport? Right?
Yes. I don't even
gotta level up.
Yeah, there you go. I don't even like to drive to the airport, let alone like go places. And I like everywhere we've ever gone, I've had a blast once we were there.
Yeah.
It's just the mechanics.
Go get your passport.
Yeah. I should. I'll go ahead and become
You'll like the all inclusive. So easy.
That isn't bad. I'm an all inclusive kind of guy.
Yes.
Yeah. If it's all set. Easy. Yeah.
But yeah. Everything's good. I mean, you know, it's amazing being in the platform for 4 years and just kind of the leaders and just different people that come across your path, you know, and able to reconnect. And, you know, there's a lot of people who are not in the platform. That's fine. You know, we're all doing business together.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's not.
As always, like I'm Switzerland, you know, where it's like, I love nothing more than helping you, and then you bring people in, and then it's like we get them, you know, on the launch pad, and then they do what they do.
Yep.
You know.
So, I mean, we didn't force them to be in real estate. They chose to be in real estate.
Right.
So we're just connecting them, and then, you know, here's some ideas. Here's some, you know, and we find solutions. We try to help them if we can. If they want to do more content, great, do more content. If they want to learn how to do more open houses, go do open houses.
Yeah.
If you want to do commercial, here's a path. You know, but you got to do the work.
Yes.
You know. So.
Well, and that's the thing that I think gets lost in the glitz or the, you know, the social media presentation of a lot of it. You know, like even when Anna came in and y'all did the interview the first time or whatever, I said, okay, well, you've been doing mortgages for a long time, but we're not going to pretend that you're a luxury, because there's a lot of that. You know, we're not going to pretend that you're a luxury agent. We will document the process to get there.
Yeah.
You know, but she's like gung-ho, all about being transparent, the whole 9 yards. Then you got Catherine, so you're fixing to go do the 101s. Yep.
Oh, we got time.
Yeah.
We're still fired up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Are you fired up now? Yeah. Yep. I should have swung by Dutch Brothers.
I know. Wash my car.
Yeah. Wash my car. I'd be hard pressed to tell you the last time I did that. I'm pretty sure I've done it at least once post-COVID.
You don't have kids.
No, that's true.
But
I'm worse, dude.
Yeah.
My car has been my office and my just rolling dumpster for several years. But it's one of those things where I was never a car guy, so I don't have. Now I do know. Okay, soon enough I will need a new
Autopilot.
car. Oh, that's a good one.
I've been using it for the past month, and I've been just watching it and see how it improves.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good.
Well,
I can go from here to South Lake.
Really?
Don't even touch the wheel. It's crazy. So technology is there. Leverage it.
Wow.
You don't have to trust it fully, but just watch it. But let it.
Trust but verify.
Yeah. Let it help you improve your life, your time. Leverage AI to get back some time.
Oh, absolutely. There's so many of those things that if.
And, you know, AI, I mean, one gentleman was talking yesterday about AI is going to fill out the contract. Because, you know, especially residential, you guys have the same contract. Mm-hmm. It's just adding.
Theoretically.
Yeah. And the amendments, the changes, and then you can ask it, like, hey, what do I need to put in here? You know, if I have this, you know.
Yeah, even whenever I get.
Because agents have questions like, oh, we have a new form. What do I fill in this blank?
Right.
All you're doing is going
Could've
to your
used that the other
broker.
day, actually.
Yeah, and you can use ChatGPT. You can ask if it has what it needs. Like, okay, if you have this scenario, put this. If you have this scenario, put that. I mean, that's
Oh, I
what
like
you're asking
that.
your broker.
Yeah.
But AI is going to fill out your contracts.
Yeah.
So really, agents. So going back to content, what sets you apart?
Right.
Right. So as agents, we need to be the resource for our clients, and our clients isn't just buying real estate; they're doing other things too. So you got to have the multiple streams.
Yes.
Right. You need to connect them with your concierge, electric, whatever, utility people. Right. And from that, they're all interconnected. If you real estate's is the connector for all these other
it's
industries.
like the middle of the wheel.
Yeah.
Everything's all the spokes come out from that.
So-
It'd be, it was plainly visible the other night, like at the Real Producers event, or last night at the Tower Club, where the agents are sort of the focus or the reason why everybody's there.
Yes.
But all of the ancillary businesses that are there to support, and even just like me, we won Affiliate of the Year last year at Metrotex, and it was, now I'm actually re-engaging back into that. So I'll be at the affiliate committee next, and it's like there's the part of me that wants to come in with the award and like do a victory lap. Just kidding, not really.
I'll video that.
Oh yeah, but getting back, it's like this weird full circle thing, to pair that up with the AI, because I think the winners will be whoever can pair the AI and the old school.
Yep.
Where it's like, okay, I'm not afraid to door knock. I'm not afraid to cold call. I'm not afraid to do the things that everybody else is afraid of. Oh, and I'm going to augment that with content, AI, technology, whatever I can do to shorten either the learning curve or the time it takes to actually get something done.
Yeah.
And, there are people that it's no different than even when I started in mortgage and then came over to here.
What if there's a robot inside the empty house? to show
You have no
around?
idea how tempted I was. The little robot that. So I did an event or something at NTT
Alexa?
Data.
You're talking about the Astro?
Yeah, the little guy.
Yeah, with a screen? Oh, no, something else.
No, the little guy and he would talk to you. And he's
Oh,
like
real
motion
robot.
sensor.
Yeah.
Oh, like I did an event and I shot the interiors of the NTT Data.
Okay, yes.
Off
yes,
of
yeah,
George Bush.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Japanese company, yes.
Yes, dude. And they're
Yes.
this was probably 7 or 8 years ago, and their whatever you would call it, commons area, or the place where you would sort of like congregate before you went into the presentation or into the training room, it was like next level. I came in there and I'm like,
And that was 7 years ago.
yeah. And the little robot says, hello, welcome to NTT Data. And I'm like, what? And it would have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
And I can't even imagine what that guy's like now.
Yeah.
But it's like, I want one of those. I want the future.
Did you see Elon's robot?
Yes, I'm all for it. I'm like, let's give me the robot house, give me the, you come in and the hologram talks to you or whatever.
Yeah.
Even like whenever I'm doing the elliptical at night, I'm trying to see what Alexa can do, but it turns out like if Alexa's engaged in the TV or what you're watching, it can't do anything else. It's totally handcuffed. And then you ask it a question, and if the question has anything close to a movie title in it, it goes and finds the movie. It's like, oh, okay, points for trying. But let's fast forward to get there. Well, sir, thank you coming for thank you for coming out.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Let's get fired up. It's Friday, guys. Got to get going. I need my coffee. I haven't got my coffee yet, so I'm gonna go.
Believe. Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna go get my coffee.
I'm on at least my third or fourth one of these today already.
Well, I'm proud of you, Rick, and just blessed and honored to cross paths and see the success that everything, and for all the other people that want to do more content and level up their business, and I'm glad that you're able to help them and guide them on that.
Thank you.
All right.
And I love doing it.
Cool.
Bam. Now
That's it.
I gotta go turn it off.
Off.
We're out. There we go. Right on. Yeah, we went for like 30 minutes. Perfect. No. LOL. It can be if you want it to, though. Missy just said, is your real name Daniel? Like, what a rando question.
Oh, is it on the thing? On this live stream?
Oh yeah, I put OG Daniel is on there.
Oh, it's on your side. Oh. You put Missy and Michael back in the saddle.
That is like stuck in the matrix somewhere because look at this.
Yeah, it should be.
That's what it should say.
So where's the default one?
This is what it should say today. And like that, I don't know where that came from.
Is it showing anything here?
Well, they should all be the same. And I don't
Where's
know.
that Missy one?
I don't know. That's just it. Well, they were here last Monday. I've done 3 or 4 shows since then. See, Fired Up Friday, Early Bird. So weird.
So don't you have a default?
Well, it's whatever you put in here. Oh yeah, the default is just live or streaming from Restream or whatever. That's sort of like the default. Where is that coming from?
Is it all the channels? Like, are you putting it in YouTube too?
Yeah,
What's YouTube say?
MissInformed is back, which is crazy. Let's see. Restream titles not updating.
I guess you can go to your studioUSA to update it, you know, on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think. Is that showing here? Is it from your ATEM?
No, because the ATEM just has Fired Up Friday. AI is always stupid. Okay, yeah, renaming streams no longer seems to work. I disconnected my Restream account for OBS for 10 minutes. It now does.
There's a glitch maybe.
Yep, it's a glitch. Interesting. Kind of dumb, but yeah, that's weird.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Yes, and then you guys gonna come back later?
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Is she coming here?
I think so,
Oh,
yes.
okay. She'll come after the
Yes.
5 meetings. So.
Yes.
What's he doing? What's he doing over there?
He's got this, oh, that's why I brought your name up. He's got this charity-based laundromat thing where they have a chain, it's like Laundry Love, something like that,
Okay.
where they did all their, commercial data, and it was like, median income, et cetera, underserved areas always are the ones that have the coin-operated laundromats. And then it was some kind of ratio of kids to books in those neighborhoods was ridiculous. Like 3 books for every 75 kids. And he was like, my kids have 75 books each.
Yeah.
He said, so that's the mission of their deal. And so like here I have the 3 files. The 1, 2, and 3 that I will then put in a folder and be like, okay, can you guys do this?
Cool.
me see if my Filipino crew can do it.
All right. Go get my coffee.
Yeah. Oh, and then when are the folks moving out from up here?
I think soon. I want to
Okay.
get out now.
Oh, right on.
I have to figure out what to do.
So like I'm trying to get the so once I get Tanner in the fold and I can ramp up, because what I want is the retainer clients where so like what I'm doing now for like the title company, what I propose to them is like for $5,000 a month they get up to 15 hours turnkey. So you give me $5,000 a month and you get the fully created content except for the graphics and the branding, because that's your marketing department. I ain't messing with it because there's not enough. You can't do the back and forth all the time. I'm gonna put the logo over here, and it's like, no, you do it. But if I get 2 or 3 of those, we can turn that into like a little mini, something or other.
But yeah, you could do like a video, have Catherine and Anna.
Yeah, that was kind of my thing.
They can make it and say, hey, we have X square feet, blah, blah, blah. They can
Yes.
try to lease it out.
I love it. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, we'll see you later.
All right.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yes. Oh, there you go. Should we get in here with the gimmicks behind us? Oh. Yes. Ah. Ah. Oh my Lord.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal.
Constitutional crisis, constitutional crisis. Everywhere you go, it's all the legacy media is shouting at you. What if we told you there's a reason for it, and it's devious indeed? Today, we will break down what is really going on that has the entertainment and news organizations freaking out and raising the alarm bells to 10. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel that gives you the win after the win after the win. Yet again, another video of excellence on the way. Folks, as we get ready to dive in, click the like button, and we'll tell you why they're already screaming constitutional crisis. And all because they're losing the divisive